Well, I think the objectives are to help build capacity for wildlife biologists who are working in the field to know how to analyze their data so that it can help them gather good data, ultimately to inform smart management decisions that help to protect landscapes and wildlife into the future.
So we are organizing this boot camp with the Biological Conservation Society Sarawak, and this year we had about 174 applications who applied for this course, but we selected 24, and they are from 4 different countries: Bhutan, India, Nepal and Bangladesh.
Okay, for boot camp first day, we try to cover basic distribution, like binomial distribution and Poisson distribution. That's the first day. And then in the afternoon, the first day, we cover the R, how to use R. We call R introduction. Yeah? Okay. And the second day, we start with the Bayes theorem. We start with very basic stick, like hepatitis S. What the probability of getting the hepatitis S given the test is positive. Day 3, we introduced another distribution, normal distribution. We introduced all the concept. And for normal distribution, we use the squirrel weight. Yeah, we use squirrel as an example, and then run the squirrel weight analysis. And then we introduce the Bayesian, how to do it in Bayesian way. That's day 3. Yeah. Day 4, we cover likelihood, and then maximum likelihood estimate method. All of this we introduce very basic stuff about maximum likelihood. Why we want to use AIC, for example, IKK information criterion for model selection. Yeah, that we introduce that bit. And then the day 5 and day 6 we cover study design, Tuesday study design. And then day 7 we cover occupancy, yeah, the occupancy modeling, and then we cover the SECR, that's to estimate density, yeah, not about abundance, yeah. The first specialist day is just occupancy, yeah, about species, and then the second one we want to know the abundance. Then we use density, yeah, animal per area. We use SECR, and then the 8th day or the 9th day we try to cover to estimate the apparent survival, yeah, the survival analysis. And then the last day it is open for the participant what they want. Yeah, that's what we cover for the most 10 days.
We are trying to have a methodology that's all about active learning, and it's termed constructivism in pedagogical speak, which means basically taking concepts and building on those concepts. But it's very important that people stay alert and engaged and have fun.
Yeah, oh my gosh, we shaved a lot of time off. That was 2 minutes 15.
So things like the tiger dance and the sock throwing, those are energizers and they're things to build focus. So I think I tell you this, but you know, this little guy,
Yeah.
right, helps to actually focus the attention of the room. So although it may seem like a silly kids game, that's what we're doing. We're actually building something that both focuses attention and then it goes through a group dynamic.
Do the tiger dance, you can do it too.
I can do the tiger dance, the tiger dance, the tiger dance. I can do the tiger dance. Can you?
Oh my god, beautiful! Yes, that was a...
I can do the squirrel dance, squirrel dance. Okay, okay.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Shelling.
I can do it, tiger dance.
Oh yeah.
He got it.
Oh, he did! That was amazing!
In 2014, Bangladesh organized a boot camp involving BCSS from Malaysia and from UWICER Mr. Tashidenduk attended the course. He found the course very relevant, especially to contribute in managing the wildlife in Bhutan. And in 2016, UWICER organized the boot camp for the first time in Bhutan with the support from Jigme Singye Wangchuk Endowment Fund. And in 2017, the Global Tiger Center based in Gelifu supported the course again. In 2018, we were a bit nervous because there wasn't a funding source to conduct the boot camp. However, the fund from SAF, South Asian Foundation, funded by Shri Madanjit, came to save us and continue this boot camp into next 7 years.
Training is great. The way they teach is fabulous. Like it's very informative and easy to understand.
You know, there are some very complex statistical analysis happening in boot camp, and this is my second time, and I'm really enjoying this time because with all the backgrounds that I had before in my first boot camp, the second time is serving me very well.
I think this boot camp is relevant, especially for the wildlife statisticians, and I think it's very important.
It's very helpful. I enjoyed.
This bootcamp was very informative, a learning process for me.
Yeah, it's very helpful, and the environment is really very friendly, and the trainers are very welcoming and very keen to help in every details.
This training has been a very unique learning experience for me.
I found that it's very relevant.
Going to be very useful for me because I'm working with wildlife.
This training was an eye-opening to me since I haven't able this such kind of training before.
It's awesome, yeah. The training was awesome. The people are very awesome over here. They are very friendly, very humble.
It's quite interesting, and the facilitators are much more interesting than the course itself.
This boot camp was very interesting.
It was a great learning experience.
Art is such a wonderful tool, is magical tool. I mean, we just have to give comment, and then so many informations can be ripped out of that. So it's so important.
This bootcamp is really amazing. The statistics is never been this simple for me.
It was an excellent training which provided the participants with a lot of new knowledge.
So after this training, I hope that we can use all the things that we have learned and that we can apply it in our real field situations.
And I should thank, in fact, Mr. Sangye Wangchuk, the project manager at the UWICER, managing the Madanjit Center. I would also like to thank Mike and Numbang from BCSS, Malaysia. Without their wholesome support and kind-heartedness, even if we have the fund, we may not be able to conduct this training. I would also like to thank the current secretary at the Ministry of Agriculture, and as well Ian, who has taught us the pedagogical insights in teaching.
Anybody want to call a liar?
I think I'm okay with that.
Okay, are you okay with that?
I'm not okay.
You're not okay with the fact there's 3 twos among us?
At least 3
among all of us?
At least 3 2, you know.
At least 3 2 among all of us.
Good.
If they are actually 3 then you are out.
Yeah, or more.
Okay, so I don't want to call him liar.
Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm going to say there's at least 1 3.
1 3?
Yes.
Human plan, yeah? Okay, so then we can have the control before, and then we can take data before this being done, infected side, and then get after. This also can, Baki also can be done with this, that thing that you unplanned, yeah? Like this is for marine, yeah? For spill, especially for marine, yeah? And then the bushfire.
my mission is to make this the most fun statistics workshop on the planet.